Legendary game. I've been waiting on this, dog. We got the full interview. You know what I'm saying? Hey, John Morant comes back next week, bro. I'm happy, man. Like, man, come on, fam. I want to see what he says. You know what I'm saying? What he has to say about this situation. The first time we seen Josh so different. My favorite, the best point guard in the NBA. First time we seen, bro, since the incident. I just pray he's like getting the help he needs, and I also pray that he's hanging around smarter people who actually care for bro. You feel me? You look good though. Pause. Okay, you know what I'm saying, like mentally. But hey man, you mentioned Conroe 2K, man. Let's get to it, man. I believe Jalen Rose was.
Yes, sir.
See what's up, man. My nigga John Morant. Let's go.
You're 23 years old. You're a superstar. You're one of the faces of the NBA.
Full interview right here.
What has the last 10 or 11 days been like for you, and how are you doing? Me personally, I feel mentally good that I haven't.
Like you can tell, bro. He knows he has to lose now, bro. Like I can tell by like the emotion. Bro, my boy's about to go crazy, bro. Like, I'm telling you.
Many years since I, really got drafted to the league. I'm in a space where I'm, very comfortable. I took those, days to be able to, learn how to pretty much be there for myself and, learn, different ways to, manage stress in a positive way. So, in particular, if you don't mind getting into detail, like what were you doing these last 10 days and what did it teach you about yourself? Just learning, I can open up. I can,
Bro, and another thing people don't know what people go through mentally. People want to just roast something and say, hey, bro, he's a thug. But you don't know what, bro. I seen something like he was actually like low-key kind of starting to cry. So, bro is going through stuff mentally that other people just want to discredit. You feel me? I feel like John Morant, he's doing the right thing and getting help, bro. You feel me?
Feelings and that it's okay to be able to express your feelings. So I was constantly talking to therapists. I've been doing Reiki treatment. I'm doing anxiety breathing. Different stuff to help me manage that and release all that stuff from my body. How stressful can it be being John Morant? Very. And I felt like I didn't pay enough attention to that, when it got rough, and, I pretty much just let it all build up, and that's why I felt like, I needed, my time away to, better myself and, become a more healthy John.
Great decision.
I admire you for that decision because at different points of my life, to be honest with you, I've had friends and family members suggest I do the same thing, and I have done that, and for you to actually take that step is a very important one. When did you look in the mirror and say, I'm going to do this? Because it was reported a couple of days ago that it happened. But when did you say, I'm going to do this and it's necessary? Now that I made a, terrible mistake, being inside a club and, went live.
Man, John, save the club when we win the championship, dog. Like, bro, we lost to the Nuggets. You went to the club. Like, I understand people, but just do it when we win the championship, dog. Like, come on, man.
A bad position. And also, it's my daughter. There's times where she even tell me if she's.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I think John Morant, bro, and his like, daughter, bro.
She can tell me that, and I can be able to go and talk to somebody as well.
Not for real.
John, when did you realize I need to get some counseling? Tell me that morning, your thought process, and when you entered. It was that morning, when I woke up and, seen my, name on all over the media for, bad reasons, the wrong reasons, which I didn't, wanted to see. And, I made a call, and said, I need to get away and, I need to, find myself again. And, that's when I
So Ja made the call.
Program, and, I've been there.
But that's how he cares about himself. So Ja made the call. You feel me? The Grizzlies technically didn't suspend him, bro. Ja made the call and said, yeah, you feel me? I need to get right, which he will. You feel me? This comeback is gonna be historical and major, bro. If we win the championship this year, that's on, bro. Oh my God, yo, this might be one of the most underrated runs in NBA history, dog. Like, I'm gonna just be real. When you get drafted, you go from being a member of the crew, a member of the family, to, in a lot of ways, these are your staff and employees, because you're trying to put everybody on and you're trying to put everybody in position to be successful because they help you become who you are.
So I know it's tough to figure out professionally who can roll with me and who I need to leave behind in order to chase my goals. So for you, what has it been like for you over these last couple of weeks, and how has it been for you to make tough decisions about who you rolling with as it relates to your inner circle?
This definitely has been tough because I'm big on loyalty, but
I'm sorry, man. Them dudes are not loyal to you, bro. Like, they want to see you fall. Like, literally, how are they literally looking at you? Whoever gave the gun, bro, you need to just, whoever let you go on live and display that gun, you need to just delete bro number off all platforms, dog. Like, there's no way, like, they know you're in the NBA. They know you're a superstar, the face of the league. There's no way you sit here and say, hey, I'm just letting my homeboy just post a gun on live. Like, really, nigga? I'm just saying.
That's it. Have to,
Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you gotta say, fuck loyalty, nigga. I'm just saying.
Be there for
it's for your career.
Myself. I have to, put myself in good position. So, I have to, find out, who's really for me and who's going to help me, be in good positions at all times.
Do this.
And, that's the decisions I have to make. Decisions, I felt good about. And very comfortable about that. I'm going to be in a positive, light now with everything, that I've made, everything that I've learned in my 2 weeks.
About going live. But it's also in the news that Adam Silver, that you met with him today, and he suspended you for 8 games.
Hey, my man Silver, dog. Yo, you are the MVP, dog. Like, I know shout out Adam Silver, man. Like, bro, he could have been a Davis. This was Davis Stern. Y'all probably been banned from the league. You feel me? So, Silver, bro, he's a commissioner of chances. He's a commissioner of, I'm going to give somebody a second chance to face the league. A second chance, dog. Shout out Adam Silver, bro. Like, you're
detrimental to the league. What was that?
That man could have ended our season, dog.
It was good. Pretty much, an open discussion. Obviously, he said, things, I need to, be better at, but, more of just, showing his support towards me. And I accepted that, and, I also, sent my apologies, to everybody, the league, myself, my teammates, my family for, putting that negativity towards, all of us with a, bad decision.
What were you thinking and feeling at that moment when you decided to go live? Did you realize that you was going live? Did you think that you were just recording? What was your state of mind at that point?
I'm pretty much just trying to be free. I used that as an escape, which I shouldn't have. And I feel like that's the reason, I made many, bad decisions, in my past. Which doesn't, pretty much describes me, doesn't describe Ja as a person. I'm a totally different person, than what's been shown, in the media. And, that's my job now. That's why I took that time away to, become a better Ja, so everybody really can, see who Ja really is and, what he's about.
Absolutely. You are holding a gun. And we both know how dangerous that can be. Whose gun were you holding?
Bros, are you working with the feds? What? Yo, there's no way you just asked that question, dog. Yo, bro, you think, oh yeah, it was just my gun. Like, bro, I'm not gonna say that. Yo, is Rose working with the feds, man?
No, it's not who I am. I don't condone any type of violence, but I take full responsibility from.
God, bro, you could at least make it seem like, bro, you're not trying to smile.
My actions.
Yo, all right,
bad mistake. And I can see the image that I painted over myself with my recent mistakes, but in the future, I'm gonna show everybody who Ja really is, what I'm about, and change this narrative that everybody got painted over me.
And you know how this works. So now when the IG live video happens and the public sees you with the gun, now they go back and dig up everything that they feel like has been attached to your name
Bro, I hate
over
that,
the last couple of years.
That's just so
And it was
weird.
important for me to give you the opportunity to address it, because at 23 years of age, you don't want to be talking about missteps your whole life. And so there was the incident allegedly after the Pacers game. And somebody was allegedly pointing a red dot at some of their personnel. Can you shed light on what happened after that game?
That was cap.
Majority of the things, you know,
nobody cares about the Pacers enough to
happened in the past. Obviously, you know, I kind of put myself into by even being there. But all the incidents you've seen recently, most of them is a line. You know,
that's what I'm saying, bro. No
I can't
proof
speak
at all.
too
Just
much,
say, hey,
you know, on those situations
me,
because all of them are sealed, and I really can't wait to be able to, you know, finally tell the truth. But you know, what I can say is, you know, like I said before, you know, none of those are my character, and I'm a big family guy. I always care for my family, so it was just me, you know, checking on my family's safety. Once my family, you know, was safe,
that's supposed to do,
I left the scene.
That's what you're supposed to do, bro.
And another incident, and by the way, I love your family dynamic. I love seeing you and your father hug and embrace. Your mom is awesome. I love seeing you with your daughter. Like, you're one of the shining stars that bring us into his living room. And another incident that allegedly happened at the mall with your mom was a circumstance that people now wanted to start back trying to dig into the story of what took place. What can you say about what happened with that situation?
Pretty much the same thing. You know, just, you know, I got a call. I went to, you know, make sure my mom was safe. You know, that's my lifeline. You know, that's who birthed me. So I went to make sure she was safe. You know, once I realized that, you know, I left the scene again. It's another thing, you know, I just can't wait to be able to, you know, finally tell the truth on.
You feel me?
And I'm a mama's boy. I lost my mom a couple of years ago, so I understand that when you get that call, you want to be there front and center. And then there's a situation that potentially happened with your sister surrounding a volleyball game. Can you shed some light into what took place in that scenario?
Similar situation. You know, that's my baby sister. You know, I received a call and, you know, was checking on her safety. Another situation where, you know, once I found out she was safe, you know, I left the scene.
It's crazy how people just paint images, bro. Like, he just trying to check on the family. Just, oh my God, he has a gun. Like, bro, come on, man.
Obviously, I realized.
Relax.
Josh showed up, and you know, that's all everybody, you know, really needed to, you know, paint whatever.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And I realize now, you know, that's a problem, and you know, I put myself in, you know, those situations.
And the crazy thing about being a superstar like yourself in this era, like, everybody has a phone, which means everybody has a camera, which means everybody has an opinion. And so now these circumstances that allegedly took place with the 17-year-old when you guys were playing basketball or whatever, and I know that case is sealed, so we're not going to, you know, say any names or whatever, but I just want to give you a chance to address everything that's been out there.
There's not much I can say, you know, because it's sealed, but pretty much everything, you know, you see on the social media, you know, that's going on with that is a lie. And another thing, you know, I can't wait to, you know, finally, you know, say my side and, you know.
Stop, bro. Stop laughing, dog. Please, man. Stop,
actually tell the truth or, you know, what's going on. So it'll finally stop.
Do you take pride in being a role model?
I do. And, you know, I realize, you know, I have a lot of kids, you know, who look up to me. Even, you know, probably some adults, you know, a lot of fans. And
you know
I realize, you know, my past mistakes isn't being, you know, a good role model. So, you know, me now is, you know, changing that, you know, finding ways to, you know, impact in an even better way. Put a, you know, bright light on, you know, the younger future coming up to, you know, show them, you know, what not to do and, you know, what to do. So,
as a kid right now.
You got to be better in that area, you know, be more responsible, be smarter, and, you know, make better decisions.
What has it been like for you to be away from the game that you love? Like, we miss watching you play, Josh. And I know you miss being out there. Like, what has it been like for you learning about yourself, growing as you talked about?
That's what it is, bro. Like, once you know, like, bro, I should be out there, that's the worst feeling of all time, bro. When you should be out there playing or doing something, That is the worst feeling of all time.
Bro, what has it been like being away from your teammates and being away from the game that you love?
It's been tough. It's been tough. But, the support of, my teammates, my coaches, the whole Grizzly organization, all them, being behind me and, reaching out to me, checking on me, kind of helped me. Obviously, I wish I was out there on the floor with them, each and every night we, go to battle. But I had to, be there for myself. So me taking this time away, to, learn how to be there for myself and, learn how to be a, better job with, managing my stress would not only make me a better job, but make us, better as a team and, as an organization with, how I'm coming in now.
And season, man.
One of the things that people underestimate is that, yeah, you're successful. Yes, you're a great family man. Yes, you're great at basketball. But we get stressed out too. So can you talk to people who are dealing with stress, who are dealing with anxiety?
Anybody with fame, money does not cure anything, bro. Stress is still, you feel me, a thing. Just saying.
With pain, what has it been like for you to discover how to manage it and give them some advice on how they can manage it in their own lives?
I feel like you're just starting off by saying talk to somebody. You don't have to be afraid. It doesn't make you soft. It doesn't make you weak to express your feelings to somebody. And
bro, I feel like that's what I was going through. Actually, something, dog. Like, we need to stop clowning, bro. Stop calling him a thug, because that thug Draymond Green, 16th tech of the season. Just saying. That looks like a real thug to me.
I had to learn, I always was the type to, keep everything in and bottle it up, not comfortable, talking to somebody about, what's going on in my life. And I feel like as a pro, some people don't realize that it's a lot on our plate. For me being, I'm 23, I'm starting at a young age. Came in young, turned into a provider. I turned into a father, pretty much the breadwinner, of my family.
Thanks.
So it's a lot on my plate outside of, day-to-day life. And, I had to learn that, and I learned that, my time away that, it's okay to, express your feelings and, talk to somebody. And I encourage, everybody who's going through, what I'm going through, who's dealing with stress, anxiety, to, go talk to somebody.
What has it been like for you to see people criticize your inner circle and talk about who you should be hanging with, why you should be hanging with them, and what have you learned about how you should move with your team?
Honestly, I feel like we put ourselves in, that situation with, our past mistakes. And now it's only right that, we focus in and lock in on, being smarter and more responsible, holding each other accountable, for everything. I feel like in the past we didn't know what was at stake. And now, finally me having that time to, realize everything, have that time alone. I realize that now. I realize, what I have to lose, and, for us as a group, what we have to lose. And it's pretty much just that, being more responsible, more smarter, and staying away from, all the bad decisions. When you see somebody about to make a bad decision, stop them.
The things you say, your swag.
Stop listening to Youngboy, bro. Stop telling people, bro. Youngboy's a bad influence on people.
What ends up happening is people judge everything that we do, including our handshakes.
Man, Giannis is so
now people going back to look at footage of you on the floor, and they're like, wait a minute, is Ja affiliated?
Come on, fam.
Is he throwing up gang signs? Can you address some of those naysayers who are trying to portray you in that light?
I feel like, once again, my decisions, pretty much led to that. And now, with the, past decisions I made and, what's going on now, they try to find, pretty much anything on me. And, I put myself in those situations. I'm not affiliated with any gang. Like I said before, I don't condone it, any type of violence. And it's just pretty much on me to, from now on, to, be a better guy and, stop that narrative.
What is this last year or so, because there were rumblings that the organization was kind of trying to talk to you and steer you in the right direction, and your head coach, and obviously your parents. What has this been like for your parents here recently, seeing you trending for the wrong reasons?
It's been tough, and I feel like although it's been tough on them, it's been, even tougher on me, because I know they raised me the right way. I know they, did everything, I asked of them, and raised me and, my little sister pretty much the right way. And, for me to be in the news for the wrong reasons, I know it hurt them the core and it hurt me even more because I feel like, I let them down.
Damn. What was it like not knowing what your punishment from the league is going to be? And what can we expect when you get back out on the floor?
I feel like that was the tough part, man. Obviously, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know, which route they was going to go. My main focus at the end of the day was still, focusing on me, being there for me. So I feel like, my health was the most important thing. Obviously, I know I put myself in that situation.
Oh, and by the way, just because I said I parlayed on Giannis don't mean I know the score of the game. I just look at the stats. And Giannis, buddy, you have 1 block plus steal in a whole game. Are you serious right now, bro? First it was Tatum, and now it's Giannis selling me. Like, come on, fam. What do y'all be... Bro, every time I bet on the play, they start playing like trash. You feel me?
Still, take responsibility for that. And I also put, my team, in a tough position, with me not being able to, be out there on the floor for, decisions I made. I regret all that. I can't wait to be back out there on the floor now, knowing, what my punishment is. And, I accept that, and, I feel like I deserve, that punishment for, my mistakes and, what I did. But when I get back out there, I'm going to be ready to go and ready, push for a ring.
And I know it's going to be tough to receive right now because
I like that.
You're in the storm, right?
Yo,
everybody we encounter either got out of a storm or in the storm or about to go through a storm.
Hey, man, that shit got me turned, bro. He said, let's get for a ring. We need that. It's ring season.
But I'll tell you this.
Let's go.
In a couple of weeks.
I like that.
Now that you addressed this and you stood up the way you have in front of this camera, people are going to judge you by how you move forward now. And you get a chance to atone for the decisions that you made, the poor decisions that you made, that we all have made.
It's still going to be trolls out there, though.
This ain't going to be your legacy. I guarantee you it won't be your legacy. So what can we anticipate from you and the Grizzlies as it relates to this Western Conference? You said previously there ain't nobody in the West that you worried about. Now I know you really ready to get back out there and do work. What can we expect from your squad the rest of the season?
A more locked in team. I can say number one. Obviously, starting with me, being more locked in, paying attention to detail. You will see a team that's going to come out and play hard, for a full 48 minutes.
Yes, sir.
And I feel like that's been our identity, this whole time. And just can't wait to be back to, be out there with them and go to battle with them. Like I said before, we know what our ultimate goal is, and that's to win a championship.
Yep.
And, we got to do that from, once the ball go in the air to the, the last buzzer sound.
I'm happy for you.
Let's get it.
Sky's the limit.
Confidence is boosted after this.
Now that I'm getting a chance to look at you eye to eye, I don't see why y'all can't win the West.
I don't either.
That's the goal.
Hey, Jalen.
That's the goal.
I don't. Hey,
yes, sir.
Hey,
thank you.
I don't see why we can't win the West. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it either. Hey, man, my boy John Morant coming back. New Mexico rotate K, man. Did my confidence just boosted 30 times after just watching this, dog? Bring the playoffs right now, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm out.